Hello, writers. We are up to Chapter 3 of our autobiographies, the Friendship Chapter. In your digital notebook, you will find a double bubble map that looks like this. You're going to write your name in one of the big circles, and in the other big circle, you're going to write a friend's name. This could be your best friend, it could be a school friend, it could be any friend you have. So I chose Miss Bly. In the center bubbles are going to go our similarities. We're both teachers. We both watch the same TV shows and pretty much the same movies. And we are both creative. In the outer bubbles go our differences. I am male, she is female. I'm from Brooklyn, now in Queens. She is born and bred in Long Island. And finally, I am more into drawing and comic books, and she's more into photography and social media. So in the beginning of the school year, we talked about color for a reason. Not just using color for the sake of making something look nicer, but using color to help tell your story. So all the circles about me, I put in green, and all the circles about Miss Bly, I put in purple, and the qualities that we have in common, I mixed green and purple together. That is using color for a reason. Now we're ready to start drafting our chapter. I gave you several slides that look like this. You can always duplicate them to add more or delete to make less. And I'm going to start with my introductory paragraph. Very often when I don't know how to start a subject, I will use a quote and talk about what it means to me. Or I will write the definition of that subject and how it's different from other people's definitions. In the movie, It's a Wonderful Life, George Bailey says, "No man is a failure who has friends." I think about that quote whenever I think about how lucky I am to have the friends that I have. I have some really great friends, but they aren't all friends with each other. I like to keep my friends separate. Now, if this sounds familiar to you, it's because I used it last week in my autobiography collage. That was the whole purpose of that, was to tell little stories that you might want to use later on. So you can simply copy and paste yours if you so choose to. That's what I did. Now I'm ready to start talking about one of my friends. Let's start with Erin, since she used that quote in her high school yearbook. I've known Erin since high school. I think of her as the little sister I never had. I've watched her grow up, and it seems weird to me that she's an adult. Erin will tell me when I'm wrong and will help me see things from the other person's point of view. Of all my friends, Erin's the most sensible. Whenever I think of Erin, I remember us working at Cypress Swim Club together. She worked in the snack bar, and whenever she would make something to eat, I wait until she wasn't looking and swallow it as fast as I could and watch her look for it. We would laugh all the time and could finish each other's sentences. Now that we're grown up, we don't see each other as often as I would like, but whenever we do, we laugh. So I did this for each of my friends. Each body paragraph will be about a different friend. How long you've been friends, what makes them a good friend, a funny or cute story about them. When you get stuck, I always go to my standby. Whenever I think about so-and-so, I remember the time. And I did that for all of my friends. I'm going to ask you to do the same. So, your introductory paragraph, you're going to define friendship and explain how it's different from other people's definitions, or give a quote about friendship and what it means to you. And then for each body paragraph, or each slide, write about a different friend or friend group. How long you've been friends, what makes them a good friend. Tell a story. And finally, for your conclusion, the importance of friends, or why you just can't have the one best friend, and something that wraps this chapter up. Good luck, guys. Let me know if I could be of any assistance.